In more upbeat news, it's another win for the top industry. The Bahamas has further loosened COVID-19 protocols following last year's extension. In this report, the tourism minister speaks to how such changes will impact cruise passengers looking to disembark in the Bahamas. Cleopatra Murphy has the details.
Honey, everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Shop online for free in-store pickup in 2 hours or less.
The Bahamas has removed the COVID-19 mandate for cruise passengers coming to Bahamian shores. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable Chester Cooper, says the intent is to bring cruise protocols in line with those for air travel. The new protocols and COVID-19 testing regime took effect Monday.
If you are vaccinated, you require no test to enter the country. If you're unvaccinated, you require a PCR or a rapid antigen test. This has now been harmonized for cruise arrivals as well as air arrivals. Cruise lines now require to put in place and have those procedures validated and approved by the Ministry of Health.
The changes follow the Centers for Disease Control's decision to drop its cruise monitoring program.
We want to ensure that there's proper monitoring and surveillance of passengers on board, and we want to ensure that they have appropriate protocols and facilities on board to handle positive COVID cases.
The Minister of Tourism pointing out that the Bahamas has been at the forefront of developing cruising regulations during the COVID-19 pandemic. This in the face of the expectation of the Bahamas attracting nearly 5 million tourists this year and exceeding that number next year.
As you know, we're building a $300 million port at the Nassau Cruise Port, and we need to ensure that we are competitive in terms of what we do as it relates to our protocols, whilst at the same time continuing to protect the health and safety of our residents.
As to whether the Bahamas will follow the CDC's lead in eliminating the 6-foot social distancing protocols and quarantine for those in close contact with someone infected with the virus, Cooper insists the country must be mindful of public health and the capacity of health infrastructure, something health officials are balancing.
There's COVID fatigue around the world. The world has moved on. We're a tourism destination. And suffice to say, you know my views. I believe it's important that Bahamians get vaccinated and that we continue the relaxation of our protocols, but that's not in my direct wheelhouse.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.